thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to discuss the yoga pose Ardha Supta Virasana. So I've already done a video for Supta Virasana, and when you remove one leg from that pose, then you get the Ardha component of it. So just a review, when we come on up and we have our knees together, feet apart, internally rotate the thighs, and then come on back and try to sit between our heels. That's our Virasana. And then when we take that pose and we bring it back into a heart opening extension, that's our Supta component. Now, the thing about that is, if you have tight hip flexors, if you have tight quads, if you've had a knee injury, if you've had a hip injury, you know what? Supta Virasana just doesn't feel very good. So, the other day in class, we tried the Ardha Supta Virasana variation. So we're gonna go ahead and go over that today. If you have blocks, go ahead and grab them. You may or may not want them. Similarly, if you have a blanket, grab that. That might come in handy. A bolster might come in handy. Now, I am really tight through my spine. If you've been watching my videos, you maybe remember back a year ago when I had a neck collar on and a broken neck. And so my spine doesn't quite have some of the mobility that other people's spines have. So when I go into a heart opening pose, if I'm going to get there, I have to really prop myself up to feel comfortable, okay? So I'm gonna stack these up and we'll give it a try that way. I'm gonna get those positioned right down the middle of the mat. Okay, so now come on up onto your hands and knees. Let's go ahead, let's start by having the legs rotate medially and just like you would for Virasana, okay? Check to make sure that that feels good. Then go ahead and come up. I'm going to release my right leg first. So I'm gonna let that come out. I'm gonna start sitting back, and I actually wanna be up on a block or on my bolster here. I've still got my knees hugging toward each other, still kind of zippering those inner thighs, and I'm going to reach on back. Now it's okay to let those knees drift apart from each other slightly. And as you hold, work on opening the chest. Tuck the chin toward the chest, bring the head up, and let's go ahead, let's come on up. Okay, so I'm gonna try a different version for my left side with my left leg out. Instead of sitting up on the bolster, I'm gonna get one of my blocks, which is less height. I'm gonna set that right in front. So now when I sit back, I'm gonna sit on my block, and I'm gonna see if I do that, if my back will touch down on the blanket and the bolster. So bring the knees together, double check, get that Virasana, should feel good, and then lift up, release the left leg, and start coming back. Now again, make sure this right heel is out wider than your hips. And if you are on the block, I kind of lift up to let my pelvis rotate before I start coming back. Oh, and this is my much tighter side. So for me, as I'm holding, I'm working on sending energy out through my right knee to help elongate the quadricep muscle and also the psoas, which is your main hip flexor. Tuck the chin to the chest, come on up. Good. And go ahead, release that. Okay, so I hope that this Ardha Supta Virasana has given you a really good option for what to do if you're in a yoga class and everybody's going into Supta Virasana and your knees or your hips or your back or your muscles are just like, yeah, I don't think so today. Go ahead, grab props, go one leg out at a time, and that'll help you achieve your goal of practicing a wonderful quad stretching, heart opening pose. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, you can find me at my website, www.custompilatesandyoga.com. Thank you.